of Cortina is the last natural rink ever used for the games before the IOC moved permanently to man-made ice.
Yeah, Olympic specialist Mike Anderson shows us how workers managed ice on the lake and why the move to indoor rinks changed everything.
Every sport on the ice has an ideal ice temperature. For curling and figure skating, it's around 24. For speed skating, it's about 16. And before we had control over all of that, it was all over the place.
When it comes to abandoned Olympic venues, this one just blends back into the scenery. Lake Majorina is the biggest lake in the Dolomites. It's about 1.5 miles around the perimeter.
So I grew up with the 5 circles, with photos, with tales about those Olympics.
Livia Kautza heard a lot about it growing up. In those 1956 games, her father, Carlo Kautza, got to compete in his own hometown Olympics.
He was a speed skater. Yeah, on the Misurina Lake, not in the stadium.
An old standard that went away starting in 1960.
So, you know, he just told us so many stories about that, and the cold and the ice and the equipment that wasn't so good as now.
Technology changes everything, now giving us control down to the degree for the most skilled ice technicians. 70 years ago, though, on this lake, they had their methods. Workers cutting a sort of ice island to house the 6.5-foot wide track. They did that to avoid cracks, and nowadays the lake is often covered by snow during the winter months and remains a local attraction.
And back in 1956, this area was hit with a severe cold snap. On opening ceremonies day, it was about negative 11 degrees Fahrenheit. Kautza says her father told her that on competition day, it was about negative 4, of course, making that ice a lot colder than the ideal 16 degrees. In Cortina, Mike Anderson, KSL 5 News.
Wow, that element would be just a huge issue.
Yes.
Well, our teams have been in Italy touring dozens of stories over the past 3 weeks. You can watch all of them on the free KSL Plus app. This is what it looks like. Just look for the Milan Cortina 2026 section.